Dunwall is changing fast. 6 months ago, Draper's ward was where Dunwall's rich and well-born strolled and shopped and tried to be seen. The plague burned through it in days. Today it's a battleground where two street gangs fight over the spoils. The Hatters and Lizzy's gang, the Dead Eels. Lizzy Stride was the boss until Edgar Wakefield betrayed her and took her place. And her riverboat. It's the kind of thing that happens every day in Dunwall. I don't judge him. I've done worse myself. But I need that boat. Edgar Wakefield and I have business.
The textile mill used to run off a water wheel before the canal went dry. It started up again recently, and whatever the Hatters did to get it working has enraged the Dead Eels. They're fighting in the streets.
Breaker's ward ain't yours! We got here first!
Bring out the geezer!
We've been here 8 years! We ain't leaving!
When's your old man coming out to fight?
We've been making something for you, little eels!
What's the matter? Too much knitting to do?
Crawl back to the river! You ain't a real gang! You're just a bunch of mudlarks! You've been warned, eels! We were
Come
here
on and
first.
fight! Or are you too busy making dresses?
Somebody get over here! You fight for shit! You'll slip in the river!
Picked up anything good?
Huh. Come and get it! Or won't your mommy let you?
You got it. Break orders from Trimble now. Got it? A nurse?
Who are you? Are you with her?
With her?
Delilah. Are you with her? No, but you don't have any roses.
What can you tell me about Delilah?
I used to make clothing for the Caldwins, you see. I adored them, especially young, precocious Emily. She was such a delight. Did you ever meet the Empress? She was so special. And I was able to count her among my friends. I had a lock of hair from young Emily, a keepsake given to me by the family when my hands grew too stiff and clumsy to work the needle. I have treasured it so.
And Delilah?
She visited me here. Such a surprise to see her, all grown up. So serious. Did you know she was once a playmate of Jessamine's? Before she was Empress, when they were both little. I thought it was a cordial visit at first, but it turned frightening.
What happened?
She made things come out of the shadows, long and grasping. I can still feel the cold on my neck. I sound mad, don't I? Perhaps I am. She questioned me and left me propped in the corner like a bolt of cloth. I couldn't move for 3 nights while she made the horrid markings you see now. Then she stole my only keepsake, my lock of hair from dear, sweet Emily. Ah, Emily, where are you? Damn that Corvo, and damn Delilah.
Definitely something. Watch it. Wakefield's a hard man, but he's not as...
Edgar Wakefield is on board the Undine. He's put all of the Eels on alert since Lizzy's rumored to have escaped from Coldridge. He's expecting her. You will undoubtedly be a surprise to him.
Luxury. Sitting next to the river.
Wakefield sealed himself in the cargo hold of the Undine. Smuggling ships like this one often have a hatch underneath for dumping contraband if they get caught. Perhaps the Undine is no different.
You ever get that creepy feeling of being watched? Had that a bunch lately.
Got anything to smoke or eat?
Huh.
You keep surprising me, Daud. Not long ago, I watched you kill an empress and steal her child for coin. For a man like that, you went through Coldridge Prison with an awfully soft touch. I wonder, are you hoping it will change the way things work out? Maybe. Maybe not. The song's almost over, and when the music stops, we all fall down.
Keep their damn prisoners locked up? Lizzy's on her way. I just know it. Might as well slit my own throat.
Time to signal Lizzy. Lizzy's boat is smaller than I remember.
Lizzy Stride is assuming control of the dead Eels now. She's ordered them to give you safe passage.
Your friend Edgar Wakefield set me up to be taken by the City Watch, and you followed him. Took his orders. But you know what? I forgive you. All of you. I'm filled with love. But the following people each owe me a finger. Logan, Douglas, Bang Bang, Ferris, Pigface, the Bakers, and Annabelle. Shit. 2 from you, Annabelle. Have a good night. That piece of garbage, Edgar. I'm still living with his incompetence. He let the Hatters cripple the Undine.
The ship seems fine to me.
They took the engine coil. We're dead in the water.
What is it? Can we make a new one?
They don't make them anymore, not for an engine like the Undine's. We'll have to get it back.
The geezer still leads the Hatter gang, right? I'll pay him a visit.
It won't be that easy. There's a snag.
Always is. What's this one?
The gazer's about 100 years old by now. He's got it rigged so that if he dies, the whole place gets gassed. So they're real careful around him. Got him a nurse and everything. Maybe you can cut a deal for that engine coil. Turn on the charm. One of the Hatters gave me their door password in exchange for keeping the rest of his fingers. It's whalebone. I never got to use it on account of the gas. And being in jail.
Just be ready to move when I get back.
You really think the outsider ain't real? What'd I see Daud do then?
Just because he can do strange things.
Stand where you are, Hatter.
What are you waiting for? I can't stop you. Do it.
You do it. You're always bragging about your kills.
Nothing to brag about.
Welcome to the Draper's Ward Salvage and Resale, or the Black Market if you'd prefer. It's Daud, right? Recognized your face from the posters. Not that I'd ever say anything to anyone, believe me. I'd be happy to have you for a customer.
What are you selling?
The best of Draper's Ward, all for sale.
Still sneaking around.
You can't fight for shit! Come on, let's get... I admit, I'm stymied. I thought dragging it up out of the mud was a hard You think hammers will break it open?
Explosives.
Sure. The sound brings everyone running. Then we gotta shit.
Quiet in the city. Almost like it used to be.
I heard he was a Jew.
Draper's Ward is the sweetest salvage since the plague came.
You ask me? We should stick to the factory work. Shrouds are bringing in plenty.
Loot like this just sitting here? It's not how the Hatters play.
What's the password?
Whalebone.
Come in, Hatter. Sir, the Hatters are using the textile machines to make shrouds for the plague dead.
Now we know why they took the engine coil.
The man who runs the Hatters is more cunning than he looks. He can flood this place with a toxic gas. In time, it'll eat through our air filters. You may have to make a deal.
Who just went through here?
The Empress did. She had Corvo Otana with her. They weren't wearing no clothes.
Keep your hat on. The rest of us are idiots. Yeah, well, since you're such a genius, it ought to be real easy to see where it was. So go check it out.
Fine. I don't know why you're worried about nothing.
predicted.
I doubt you'll be needing this again.
She caught that Hatter easy enough.
That fool. What if Daud comes this way? He won't fall for a pretty face and a few tears.
Then so much for our little sister. But we'll make sure the job is done. I think Delilah wants us out of the way when her little ritual is all said and done. Don't be dense. She's afraid of us. When the change comes, she'll only want the weaker sisters nearby.
That makes no sense.
Together, aren't you? It's not easy. Delilah's exceedingly bright. Her coven is rising, with her as the night star to guide them. Change is coming, and Delilah has a plan. But do you, Daud? And I don't mean stealing an engine coil or slitting an old man's throat. You're charging upriver, and I do believe you'll make it. But what will you do with what you find there?
I can walk if you'll just help me up.
Whoever.
I almost had you, Daud. You could have had an easy death.
Tell me what Delilah's doing at Brigmore.
Why ask? When the change comes, you won't even notice. You'll never even know how we won. But when Delilah sits the secret throne, our reign will never end.
That's enough.
The gangs are at each other's throats. Daud is mired here. You'll have the time you need. And the portrait of the girl, is it? Excuse me, my lady. You're right. I should not have asked.
What? Huh?
Is that?
What was that? Must have been.
Chunk of metal and wiring. If this gets me closer to Delilah's throat, so be it.
Got anything to walk or eat? Huh.
You are an endless source of adventure. Get this guy!
That's what happens when you tangle with the dead.
Please, do the honors, Daud. Fire up the engine from the bridge. Let's get us underway.